from the Bruce Sadler, your fast friend in the car business at Stingray Chevrolet in Bartow, Florida studios. This is the Brow Report with Matt and Bill.
Hey everybody, it's the Brow Report live, 6 p.m. on the East Coast. Thanks so much for joining us tonight on the program. If you would like to give us a call, if you're listening live, feel free, 516-666-9875. The 666 is not really the mark of the beast for us. It was our assigned phone number, but the Clintons want to call in, they can do that too. Tonight, Jeffrey Epstein, we're talking about that. Theories, conspiracy theories, whatever you want to talk about, what do you want to hear. The show will be posted on YouTube after the show if you'd like to watch the video end of it. We'd love to hear from you there as well. We'll also post it on Facebook as well through the YouTube feed. If you haven't listened to the show before, catch us on iHeartRadio, iTunes, Apple Podcast. You can also catch us on any other mobile device as well. So catch us there. We'd love to hear from you at blogtalkradio.com/Brower Report. We are your home of news and views that you can use because we're looking out for you, the American people. Bill, what's up, man?
Dude, why would you have to mention Hillary Clinton? Why would you have to do it?
Listen, my wife.
The 6-6.
My wife.
Listen. We're done. We're done. I'm screwed.
I know. My wife said, don't mention anything about the Clintons, and I'm like, I'm going to. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes.
And we have the phone number 666. I mean, it's like
it's a signed number. Done. It's not like we chose this. We didn't choose this.
Yeah, but I don't know, Matt. Did we? Did you choose it? I don't know. I wasn't there when we got it.
I wasn't there either when we got it because he assigned it to us. I didn't ask for this. It just came upon us. I mean, that's the way it is. So the poll question we're going to throw up there too on the YouTube feed. You can vote on Facebook after the show. Did someone kill Jeffrey Epstein? Don't know, but we're talking about it. Some theories tonight. We'll also talk about Joe Biden gaffes because Joe Biden gives us all these wonderful gaffes all the time. We're also going to talk about the list of dead Clinton associates, and it's going to be amazing. These people, we're going to have some backstories on them too. We're going to go through, was it all 57 of them tonight? We're going to go, we're not going to deal with all of them. We're going to mention their names. So that's interesting stuff. We also got Feel Good Story of the Day, some other crazy stories. So if you'd like to join in with us, we'd love to hear from you on the Brow Report.
What if Frito's going to call in?
Oh my God!
What if Frito's going to call in?
Did you see the TV dinner Alfredo? Holy shit!
Yeah, that's fantastic.
That was hilarious.
And I love how President Trump's trolling his ass too.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And my daughter's on the corner wanting something. So we're live, and that's how we do it. Sophia, come on over. What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? You need a power nap?
No, it took a power nap.
Oh, the computer took a power nap?
Yeah.
Okay, let me help you out. So you need to get back into the computer?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, folks, we're going to just Bill, keep talking because my daughter here is doing homework.
What does she want? What kind of homework do you got?
She's just got homework. She starts school tomorrow, but she has summer homework. She's finishing up.
Where does she go?
She goes to school.
You don't have to say it on the air.
I don't say it on the air because I want to protect.
Well, I mean, yeah, don't mention it on the air.
No.
But most kids in this county.
She goes to a private school.
Started like 2 days ago. Oh, private. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So she's they're starting tomorrow. So but she has summer homework and the computer. She took a little break and the computer went on screensaver mode. That's what happens. We do a live show. Dogs bark. Kids need to do homework. Whatever. That's what we do here.
I'm like, my family pushes me into another room.
Oh.
You know, it's a tough life we live, brother.
I know it is tough. It's a hard knock life for us. Yeah, it is really
for us.
All right.
No, dude, we should do the Brow Report, the musical.
Oh God, that'd be the best.
I'll come up with songs.
And I'll do the sound effects. Oh, you don't want me to do sound effects.
You can read all the. We'll give you a list of names to sing.
Okay.
That are just like jacked
Oh
up
yeah.
You can't.
Medical terms, all that stuff I can't read. Yeah, that'd be great, man. I appreciate that. You know what, Bill? You're the best. Did I ever tell you that?
One of my friends I work with just hit me up. You know, I had that my colon ruptured 2 years ago, right?
Yes, I believe we really haven't talked about much of the show, but Bill did have an episode of was it near-death experience? You can say.
Yeah, died twice on the table, man. That was great.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You did not just do that.
It was not. No, it was scary.
Oh my god, Bill!
It was awful. So.
Oh.
But yeah, no, my buddy I work with, he just hit me up and said, "Hey, we're part of the testing crew or something like that," because he now has a colostomy bag for 3 months and.
Oh, so he had a rupture too?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to go to the hospital. I'm going to go up in a couple of days because I don't know. I remember the first couple of days after my surgery, I didn't want to see anybody.
Well,
I couldn't see anybody.
Well,
So much
remember,
pain and, delirious.
Do you remember when I tried to see you?
Oh yeah, I was having problems. Yeah, I was having a hard time breathing because I had a liter of fluid on my lungs.
Yeah,
it was good times.
Oh man, we were like, me and Chad were like, this might be, we might not see Bill again. I hate to say that, but we were like, God, he does not look good. Last person to see.
Yeah, I felt bad. So yeah, I mean, I think tonight, the topics we're going to be going over tonight are, you know what? You can't write a book about this.
Yeah, you can't.
There's so much crazy stuff going. I mean, you got the Epstein stuff, Epstein. You got all the stuff going on over in Hong Kong.
Mm-hmm.
You got on the 17th. You got the Proud Boys and Antifa. The battle in Portland apparently is going to be happening.
It's crazy.
You know, next month you got storming Area 51. They removed that stuff off of Facebook, but you know, there's still going to be some idiots that have that date written down somewhere.
Yeah.
Probably have written in Cheeto-stained fingers on their wall of the basement as they play World of Warcraft.
Well, that's what happens.
Presidential candidates are.
I mean, that's what happens when you have just stupid people. I mean, these people. I mean, just look at the situation with the Area 51 thing. Out of control, man. Out of control.
I would like some J-Dams to drop on them. That'd be funny as crap.
Oh, yeah.
I'd pay money to watch them. Some stealth bomber coming in. Boom. Gone.
Yeah. That would be...
So,
and they took away, the Facebook page. But it's not going to stop it. I mean, I'm sure it's on the dark web, deep web, or whatever, that they're going to be doing this eventually. I mean, some super people are going to go out there. They're going to try to show up.
Epstein probably used the dark web to secure his little kids that he was buggering.
Oh, God, man. You know what? I don't think he even went down dark web. I mean, I don't think he's even... I don't know if he's... I'm not saying he's not tech savvy by any means, but you don't even go there. But we'll get more into that in a few minutes. But let's get Aaron on real quick. Producer Aaron. Aaron, give us the poll questions tonight so we know what's going on there.
All right, guys. So I am coming to you live from a very, very undisclosed location, not in Polk County, Florida. Area 51, Area 57. I don't know.
You're starting a battleship, man.
Yeah, I'm in the other side of the world right now. It's actually really, really, really bright outside. It's really early in the morning where I'm at.
Oh, Australia.
I don't know about you guys, but yeah, it sounds right.
It sounds right.
They'll find you there. It doesn't matter. They're gonna find you.
They found Epstein.
Yeah,
that's true. I'm on a burner phone, by the way, so.
Okay.
So if you lose connection,
Okay, Cricket. Let's move on.
You ran out of minutes on your track phone.
Oh, your track phone. God help me. Jeez, man. What is it? What was that show back in the early 2000s? The Wire. It's like you're getting burner phones on The Wire. I mean, come on, dude. That's terrible. All right. Okay, burner phone.
Right
before your minutes run out on your prepaid, what's the poll questions?
So who do you blame for Jeffrey Epstein's death? Do you blame the Clintons? And if you do vote for that, we promise we won't tell anybody. And then
we promise.
Option 2 is the guards. The second poll, if you were a former, you guys got to think about this pretty deeply. If you were a former Clinton associate, would you always be looking over your shoulder? So it's actually a GIF or a GIF, whatever they call those things. So
It's
yes,
a gift?
There's an exploding house.
It's a gift?
A GIF, GIF.
Oh,
Isn't that what
okay.
it is?
Okay. I misheard you. I apologize, Aaron. Because you're the great orator of the show.
That's only a thing. Come on, Matt. That's only a 3-letter word.
I know,
That's not
man.
a big one that has
man.
multiple syllables.
I'm adding extra letters on, dude. It's my gift.
We are starting off on the wrong foot here today.
Yes, we are.
So, I personally, I'd be sleeping with one eye open. If it was me, I would be, checking out my window every 5 minutes. But, it's basically a yes or no. Like, would you? I think we'd all probably be pretty freaked out. So.
Oh, absolutely. So that's our.
I even.
So what else we have?
You're the meme guy.
Oh
you're the
God!
Meme guy.
Oh God! Come on, man! I'm a meme guy, dude.
The best meme ever. The best meme ever was Chuck Norris, and it said Chuck Norris even checks his closets for the Clintons.
Hell yeah, he does.
That's how bad it's gotten.
Oh, I know. Absolutely, Chuck Norris check his closets. I mean, they got tentacles, man. They're like the octopus of like death and carnage.
So in the next 2 minutes, I'll try not to get killed. So.
Yeah, there's always
shady stuff going on.
Yeah, there's always
scary.
shady stuff going on. The Clintons are the shadiest characters ever. How do you go out, stealing like the White House china? They were stealing stuff out of the White House when they were leaving.
I forgot about that. Yeah,
they thought that shit was theirs.
Oh, they're dead broke. Remember?
Oh well, and they became multimillionaires after that. And Bill Clinton got $500,000 speaking engagements from the Russians, and we sold half the uranium to the Russians. I mean, it makes complete sense. I mean, come on, it's the Clintons.
Sure, why not?
All right, so Aaron, keep us updated on the polls, and we'll get back to you in a minute, okay?
Yep.
All right, that's producer
Watch
Aaron.
over your shoulder, brother.
Yeah, watch your shoulder, dude. Watch your prepaid phone from the local 7-Eleven, or wherever you're getting it from. Woo, man, crazy stuff, dude. Crazy times we live in over here. Golly. All right. So let's get to, man, we got some good stories tonight, man. We got the best stories.
This list is freaking huge. I don't know if anybody, anybody that has that many associates that I don't
have this many friends, dude.
My whole life.
I don't have this many friends. I don't think I've ever had this many friends in my entire life. I'm 40, dude. I've never had this many people I've considered close to me.
Right, that you consider a friend.
Yeah.
But how do you, I might know of one person my whole life that committed suicide. I really don't know. How do you have like almost 50 freaking people close to you?
How do you commit suicide with 2 gunshots to your head? I don't get that. There's one of them that's on the list like that. It just doesn't make sense. So let's go through the names. We'll alternate.
You may go through these names?
Yeah, I'm going to do the first one.
I'll start. I'll do a couple. I'll go down to Vince.
Okay, go.
So we got number 1, James McDougal. If everybody remembered James McDougal. Yeah, I can't speak tonight.
You win.
He was it was the convicted partner of the Clintons during the Whitewater scandal. Died of an apparent heart attack while in solitary confinement. He was basically the key witness to Ken Starr's investigation. Clinton's being investigated. Starr witness, gone. All right. Mary Mahoney, former White House intern, was murdered July 1997 at a Starbucks coffee shop in Georgetown. The murder happened just after she was about to go public with her story of sexual harassment in the White House. And we got Vince Foster. This is probably one of the more famous ones back in the day. He was a former White House counselor and colleague of Hillary Clinton at Little Rock's Rose Law Firm. Died of a gunshot wound to the head and was ruled a suicide.
Okay,
That's the first 3.
Yeah, let's go on to number 4. Ron Brown, Secretary of Commerce and former DNC chairman, reported to have died by impact in a plane crash. A pathologist close to the investigation reported that there was a hole in the top of Brown's skull resembling a gunshot wound. At the time of his death, Brown was being investigated and spoke publicly of his willingness to cut a deal with prosecutors. The rest of the people on the plane also died. A few days later, the air traffic controller committed suicide. What? Holy shit!
Yeah.
Even the air traffic controller died.
Oh my God.
They got to the air traffic controller.
I remember when this shit happened. I was like, yeah,
Oh,
That was not suicide.
that's not even right. I mean, jeez, man. All right, so let's go to number 5.
Yeah,
C.
crazy.
Victor Razor II. Razor, a major player in the Clinton fundraising organization, died in a private plane crash in 1992 in July. Holy crap! They're using planes, man. Jeez. Okay, let's go to number 6. Paul Tully, Democratic National Committee political director, found dead in a hotel room in Little Rock. September 1992, described by Clinton as a dear friend and trusted advisor. Don't have the Clintons call you dear friend or trusted advisor. You're asking me dead.
You're dead. I mean, if
you're dead.
Yeah, that's the kiss of death. So you got Ed Wiley, who was a Clinton fundraiser, found dead in November 1993, deep in the woods of Virginia, with a gunshot wound to the head. Ruled as a suicide. He died the same day his wife, Kathleen Willey, claimed Bill Clinton groped her in the Oval Office, the White House. Ed Wiley was involved in several Clinton fundraising events. Isn't that convenient? So the wife goes out, says that Clinton groped her, husband dies that day.
Crazy.
Jerry Parks, next one, head of Clinton's gubernatorial security team in Little Rock, gunned down in his car at a deserted intersection outside of Little Rock. Little Rock Park's son said his father was building a dossier around Clinton. He allegedly threatened to reveal his information. After he died, the files were mysteriously removed from the house.
Oh, mysteriously, of course.
Mysteriously, yeah.
Go for number 9.
James Bunch died from gunshot suicide. It was reported that he had a black book of people which contained names of influential people. This is where it starts getting like Epstein-ish, who had visited prostitutes in Texas and Arkansas.
Man, Arkansas prostitutes, man. I bet those chicks are hot, dude.
Hey, girl, nice tooth.
Yep. They have toothbrushes there, not toothbrushes.
She got a frayed tooth.
Ugh.
She got a frayed tooth because it's like waggles and waves at you.
Oh, my God. Speaking of teeth, my daughter lost a tooth today. She's got 11 more to go, apparently. She's 1 for 12. Sounds like the Baltimore Orioles starting lineup. All right, so...
you got the spooky tooth fairy coming tonight.
Yeah, spooky. Number 10. We're only number 10. This is crazy. It's just the way these people die. Mysteriously, of course, all of them. Gunshot wounds and plane crashes. Number 10. James Wilson was found dead in May 1993 after apparent hanging suicide. He was reported to have ties to Whitewater, but he was tied up in a hanging too, so, jeez, man. Hey, have you heard this, Bill, that hangings are typically not really suicides? They're more of a statement from the person that killed them? Have you heard that before?
No, I've never heard of it.
I heard that most people don't commit suicide by hanging. They rather shoot themselves or something to that effect. I heard some experts talking about this on the radio not too long ago, that these hangings are actually a signal from whoever is in charge, like say like the deep state or something, making sending a message that we can get to you at any time.
It's so personal.
Oh, that's the thing.
It's personal because you're right up close and personal.
Yeah.
And you have to get that person, if you're going to kill them that way, you have to get that person subdued.
Yeah, drug them. Typically.
And strangle them. I mean, it's hard.
Drug them or something.
It's not easy to do.
But these are expert murderers, if you think about it. That they are drugging these people. They have to sneak up on them because they can't really look like it's a struggle. They can't grab the wrist or anything. They can't beat them up or anything. They have to be very sneaky and get them and subdue them. Then they have to do the hanging part. But that's where this is scary stuff. This is like House of Cards in real life. These murders.
Oh, guaranteed, yeah.
And I mean, we shouldn't really call them murders. I mean, they've never been proven to be murders, but I mean, you put the cards together, you put the puzzle together, the Rubik's Cube of Clinton associates, and it eventually comes out to say, hey, there's something going on here that's nefarious. But that's just my thought process.
It's a little bit more than a quinkydink.
Oh, yeah, just a little more coincidence you get over 50. I mean, they say one is like random, two is something else, and two is a coincidence, and three is a trend. They are far from a trend.
Three is an orgy.
Oh, whoa! You don't say that on the air.
Whoa, man.
Hey! I mean, they might be coming for you. The FBI might be coming for you.
That's what she said.
Yeah, let's go to number 11. Kathy Ferguson, ex-wife of Arkansas trooper Danny Ferguson, was found dead in May 1994 in her living room with a gunshot to her head. It was ruled suicide, even though there were several packed suitcases as if she was going somewhere. Danny Ferguson was a co-defendant along with Bill Clinton in the Paula Jones lawsuit. Kathy Ferguson was a possible corroborating witness for Paula Jones. I'm sorry, I'm reading off a laptop, white screen. It's just like very difficult to read sometimes. I can pronounce that, by the way. Bill Shelton.
So we got my namesake.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Arkansas State Trooper and fiancee of Kathy Ferguson, critical of the suicide ruling of his fiancee, who was found dead in June 1994 of a gunshot wound, also ruled a suicide at the gravesite of his fiancee.
Oh my God!
So he's out there visiting his fiancee, who was apparently killed herself, and he's dead there. It's crazy.
It's crazy. Okay, let me do
Gandy Baugh.
Oh yeah, do Gandy Baugh.
Good.
Go for it.
Attorney for Clinton's friend Dan Lassiter died by jumping out a window of a tall building. In January 1994, his client was a convicted drug distributor.
Deep state. We're talking deep state here, folks. These are the drug dealers, sex traffickers. These people have things on other people. The deep state protects these people. They protect them because of the information that they have. So you got to think about that. We got to think about really deep here. What's going on here? This isn't like our level, Bill, or Aaron's level, or anybody's level that they're listening to us tonight. These people operate on a different level. These are billionaires, ultra millionaires. I'm not talking about like you just won the lottery. I'm talking about you got $500 million plus and you're in the billions range in terms of power, extortion, just all blackmail. This is how these people operate. So we are on, let's see here. Which one are we on now? We're on number 14. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Florence Martin, accountant and subcontractor for the CIA, was related to Barry Seal, Mena, Arkansas airport drug smuggling case. He died of 3 gunshot wounds. Jeez, man. It's like, talk about gun violence. The Clinton have gun violence. Jesus. Suzanne Coleman reportedly had an affair with Clinton when he was Arkansas Attorney General, died of a gunshot wound to the back of the head, ruled a suicide, was pregnant at the time of her death.
You know how hard that would be?
Dude.
You can't, it's so hard. Why would you do that? You can't, it's hard. I'm going with my finger right now.
It didn't
It's hard
happen.
to get that angle.
It couldn't happen that way.
No, she was killed.
This is crazy. Just like the air traffic controller that died soon after. I mean, come on. This doesn't make any sense. All right, so let's see here. Suzanne, we had that one. How about
that was the one you just said.
Paula Grober, Clinton's speech interpreter for the deaf from 1978 until her death in December 9th, 1992. She died in a 1-car accident. Oh, sounds legit.
Yeah, that might be it. That's like the only. I don't see anything like sketchy with that. She's like an interpreter, nothing like.
She knew things.
Maybe.
She knew things. She was close.
She probably did. Yeah.
She's a lip reader, man. She's probably a lip reader. She knew shit. I mean, if you're doing that, I mean, you're interpreting, you're probably going to read lips too, so it makes sense. How about Danny Casolaro, investigative reporter investigating Mena Airport and Arkansas Development Finance Authority. He slit his wrist, apparently, in the middle of his investigation. No. Come on. This is just crazy.
A lot of this is going back to the Arkansas Development, because number 18, you got Paul Wiltshire, attorney investigating the corruption at the Mena Airport with Casolaro, and the 1980 October surprise was found dead on a toilet June 22nd, 1993, in his Washington, D.C. apartment. He delivered a report to Janet Reno 3 weeks before his death.
And we know Janet Reno's connected to the Clintons. She's going to protect them. She's the attorney general.
Yep.
Remember the thing with the Cuban boy in South Florida when she's,
Eliana Gonzalez?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went in with automatic weapons to get a little boy.
Send him away.
Send him back to communist Cuba. I mean, come on, man.
It's like Waco. They're like, they like to go full force with everything. I mean,
ATF, all that stuff. Man.
It's crazy.
Use the full force of the United States government on people because they don't agree with them. I'm not saying David Koresh was a good dude by any means, but you had time to get to go with tanks. I mean, come on, man.
Right.
Makes no sense. All right, so we're on number 19, right?
John Parnell Walker, he was a whitewater investigator for Resolution Trust Corporation. Apparently, he jumped from his death in Arlington, Virginia apartment from his balcony on August 15th, 1993. He was investigating the Morgan Guarantee scandal.
How about number 20? Barbara Wise, Commerce Secretary.
She was Commerce. Yeah.
Yeah, she worked closely with Ron Brown and John Huang. Cause of death unknown. Mm-hmm. Died November 29th, 1996. Her bruised, naked body was found locked in her office at the Department of Commerce. Dude, don't they have security cameras in these office buildings? Let me guess. The cameras are mysteriously turned off.
Right.
My God, man. I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theory guy, but my God, man. This is crazy. Go for number 21, Bill.
This is another one. It goes back to like the Brown thing. Charles Messner, Assistant Secretary of Commerce, goes back to the Commerce Department, who gave John Wang special security clearance, died shortly thereafter in a small plane crash.
Oh, another plane crash.
Yeah.
Hey, Aaron.
How about this?
Do you want to get in on this? Aaron, do you want to read some of these?
I'm trying to figure out where you guys left off here. You guys are at like 23, 24?
22.
22. Let me get back to this here.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see here. My phone timed out on me.
We're doing we're doing memorials.
Not on the list, though.
Oh my God.
You know who's crazy enough not on the list is James Comey.
Not yet.
See here, Loretta Lynch.
Not yet.
Not yet. We're waiting on them.
Yeah.
They come in threes.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's what it is. Okay.
They just don't know it yet.
They just don't know it yet.
They have to make sure their schedules are cleared first, right?
Yeah, for their pending suicide.
Right.
Okay, so you said 23.
22.
22, I'm sorry. So Dr. Stanley Hurd, he was chairman of the National Chiropractic Health Care Advisory Committee, died with his attorney, Steve Dixon, in another small plane crash.
Oh, my God.
The Clintons must own, like, surface-to-air missiles or something. Like.
Something.
Let's see, 23, Barry Seal, a drug-running TWA pilot. Doesn't really give any details. It says death was no accident. I'm not sure what that means. Johnny Lawhorn,
Junior.
Mechanic.
Junior. Remember, he's a junior.
Junior, yeah.
Not senior. Junior got it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. So he was a mechanic, and he was found a check made out of Bill Clinton in the trunk of a car left in his repair shop. He was found dead after his car had hit a utility pole.
Just randomly. Huh. It's so random.
Yeah.
It's so random. I don't get it. Bill, go for 25.
25. I'll do 25 and 26. You got Stanley Huggins. He investigated the Madison Guarantee. This is going back to that early 90s. His death was reported suicide, but his report was never released. And here we go. You're going to love this one. Herschel Friday, not to be confused with Herschel Saturday. He's the attorney and Clinton fundraiser. He died on March 1st, 1994. You'll never guess. His plane exploded.
His plane exploded.
Planes really just explode nowadays, guys.
Well, in 1994, they introduced surface-to-air missiles to the Clintons, apparently. All right, so I'll do 27. So Kevin Ives and Don Henry, known as the Boys on the Track case, reports say the boys may have stumbled upon the Mena, Arkansas airport drug operation, a controversial case. The initial report of death said, due to falling asleep on railroad tracks. Later report.
How did two people fall asleep on a railroad track? Go ahead.
I don't know, man. Later reports claim the two boys had been slain before being placed on the tracks. Many linked to the case died before their testimony could be made before grand jury. The following persons had information on the Ives Henry case. Let's go through all these people.
Here we go.
Oh my God.
I'll do it.
Go for it.
So here we go. These are people with information, but amazing, they're all dead. 28, Keith Coney died with his motorcycle slammed in the back of a truck. That could be an accident. Got 29, Keith McCaskill died. This is maybe a little bit of overkill, but we're talking about the Clintons, and we're talking about how they ramp shit up. He died stabbed 113 times in November 1988.
Good Lord.
That
Got
hurt.
Yeah. Greg Collins, number 30, died from a gunshot wound. 31, Jeff Rhodes, who was shot, mutilated, and found burned in a trash dump in April of '89.
Wow.
32, James Milan, found decapitated. This is a good one. I'd like to know how this shit happened. However, the coroner ruled his death was due to natural causes.
What, his head was chopped off? That was natural?
Just fell off. I hate when that happens.
It's like a Barbie doll. That
30,
just fell off.
Our pets' heads are falling
you
off.
can't make this shit up. You got 34. You got Richard Dick Winters, suspect in the Ives Henry deaths. He was killed in a setup robbery in July 1989.
Oh,
good Lord.
All right,
Now,
so let's go to the next one.
This is a job you don't want.
Here's the
You
thing.
don't want this job. Go ahead.
The following Clinton bodyguards are also dead. Number 35, Major William S. Barkley Jr., Captain Scott J. Reynolds, Sergeant Brian Hanley, Sergeant Tim Sable, Major General William Robertson, Colonel William Densberger. Number 41, Colonel Robert Kelly, 42, Specialist Gary Rhodes, 43, Steve Willis, 44, Robert Williams, 45, Conway LeBleu, sorry for the French people out there. LeBleu, croissants. 46, Todd McKinnon, and the most recent, Seth Rich, the D.C. staffer, murdered and robbed of nothing on July 10th. WikiLeaks found Assange claims he had info on the DNC email scandal not included in the list of the 4 heroes that were also killed in Benghazi at the hands of Hillary Clinton for not doing anything. Now we could add multimillionaire Jeffrey Epstein to the case.
What difference does it make? What difference?
It's absolutely amazing, guys.
That's a lot of freaking
Look at
people.
the bodyguards. There's a lot of experienced military people. I mean,
Yeah, and they're all dead.
They're all dead.
Come on.
Colonels, majors, sergeants, captains. Oh my God.
A French dude?
LeBleu. He sounds like a goaltender.
And this is just about the ones guys we know about too.
Oh, I know.
You got to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
You know who knows how many you rub shoulders with them and they think you may know something about them.
Don't shake hands with them. Dear Lord. You're going to contract something. You're going to contract a suicide. That's what's going to happen. Or a plane crash. You're going to contract a plane crash.
I did read an article here this week, though, or actually I think it was, today's Tuesday, so I read an article over the weekend on Sunday that life insurance companies are now asking as one of the main questions when you're getting your life insurance policy set up, are you a former Clinton associate, before they'll actually write your policy. So, yeah.
I know. It's true. They also say if you're flying on a plane, don't fly with someone that's related to the Clintons. You might be collateral damage. And were these people flying these planes by themselves? The people that died in these plane crashes, we're not talking about the collateral damage. The other people that died. The pilots, stewardesses. Think about it. There's more. I mean, we're just talking about people connected to them. Not just the collateral damage that they've caused to other families.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people, man.
A lot of people.
Wow, that's amazing. So let's talk about Jeffrey Epstein for a few minutes here. And we'll throw some conspiracy theories out, too. We talked about this before the show, too, about where this might be leading. There's a conspiracy theory out there, which, who knows, man? I mean, are we privy to everything, guys? Of course we're not. But I mean, some conspiracy theories actually become true after investigation. We know that the government has fake deaths before to hide people, right? FBI, CIA. I mean, we've heard true stories and movies have been written about this type of stuff. So in this situation right now, there's a rumor going around that Epstein's not even dead. The deep state has actually taken him and hiding him. Because remember, we haven't had the autopsy done yet, and they said that the autopsy needed to be viewed by one of his attorneys. And we haven't heard anything about his family members being involved with this autopsy. And also 2 of Jeffrey Epstein's attorneys for his trust in his financials, they have lawyered up with their own defense attorneys. So this is getting very
There's more stuff
scary.
coming out with this.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
And Attorney General Barr said that, just because he's dead doesn't mean the investigation is not going to continue. So we're still going to get, and it looks like his Epstein, the woman that was getting him, the connections with the girls and the people, she looks like she's leaning to be more of a cooperating witness. So she's going to be the one that has all the
number
dirt,
58 on the list.
Black book.
Oh, my God. Aaron, come on, man. Don't give him ideas. Don't give the kids any ideas.
Oh,
Oh, come on. They had that idea already.
Oh, they probably already did. You're exactly right.
I'd be scared to death.
Oh, my God.
Now, if she dies, there's some shady shit.
But
if there's anybody in the Justice
listen,
Department,
here's what's going to happen. She's going to
to
die
them.
on a Friday, late, with not a lot of media coverage. They're going to have some Antifa thing going down in Portland. Folks, you got to really, and we're not trying to be conspiracy theory people here, but every time something goes down, something else happens to distract us from what the main thing is. They are sex trafficking. They're pedophiles. This is a ring. We know that there's a list of Lolita Express, people that are on the planes with Jeffrey Epstein. We know this. We know there's a private island. It took the FBI 2 days, guys, to get to the island. So you're telling me they couldn't hide the bodies in 2 damn days? Because remember, when a kid disappears, okay, and the body's never found, where do you think what really happened to them? They were sex trafficking, more than likely. And I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to be gross here. I'm not trying to scare
they
people.
probably were.
But this is what's happening.
Across to Thailand or whatever. Yeah.
Kids disappear. And when they disappear, they just don't disappear off the face of the earth. Something happened to them. Jeffrey Epstein was known as a pimp, sex trafficking asshole. This is known. And did he kill himself? Probably not. Because look who he's connected to.
There's too much weird shit going on for that.
Exactly.
There's too much weird stuff if you look at a couple things. He had a cellmate that was transferred out like the day or two before. There's a new guard.
Dude, he wasn't even a guard, man.
They're supposed to check on him every 30 minutes.
Dude, the person that was on watch wasn't even a guard.
Right.
The cameras went down. So all this mysterious
cameras
shit,
are not there.
It's not mysterious. Something happened here. Either they snuck him out of the prison, which that's a theory, folks. They put him on a stretcher. They said he was unresponsive, not dead at the scene. So they could have taken him out. The deep state grabbed him. And it's like, hey, listen, we're trying to protect you to protect everything that's going on in this world. Because let's think about this, guys. There's a lot of money in drug trafficking, sex trafficking, and weapons trafficking. There's a lot of money involved in this.
Or you got the current state Justice Department saying, hey, we're not going to put up with any of this bullshit. We're going to get him away, get all the names, and bring all these people down. I mean, you got two sides there. You got they just want him to shut up and make him disappear.
He could have played.
And you got the other one.
He's got a plea deal. And the part of the plea deal is hide him.
Mm-hmm.
That could
possible.
That could be. Because here's the thing.
Or
I don't believe something anymore from the media, the mainstream media, or the government unless I've got proof. Because you can't tell me something happened without proof.
Right, and that's what I was just going to say. I mean, we got to a point right now that everything that we think about, look at, we're suspicious. Everything. And that's crazy. I mean, you shouldn't have to go, we don't know. He could have just killed himself. He could have. And that was it.
That's plausible.
But the way the crazy world is, I'm leaning more to something happened to him because he was going to spill the beans about a lot of powerful people. Royalty, you got ex-presidents. I mean, you got a whole mess of crap.
You got actors.
About to hit the fan.
Billionaires.
Actors. Mm-hmm.
Well, let's think about Jeffrey Epstein for a second here. There's people saying that they never saw him doing any work. So what was Epstein really doing? They said he was an investor. He was like this investing guy. He's not an investor. You know what he really was? He was a blackmail extortionist. That's what he was doing.
Oh, yeah.
He made a lot of money off of extorting people. And knowing and having this the sex tapes on people, all these different things. He knew it. That's the scary part.
Crazy.
Craziness. Absolutely.
It'll be interesting
nuts.
to see. Well, as this next month unfolds, it'll be kind of curious to see how this all plays out. But I don't know. It's gonna be it's one hell of a ride.
It is.
This whole election cycle coming up. I mean, we're gonna talk about goofy ass Joe Biden here in a little bit. Talking about,
God, is he ever goofy? Oh my God.
I hope to God. He's
But here's the thing:
Please.
is he goofy or is he just a racist? Is he a racist?
I think
Child-touching
he's a
pedophile.
racist. He's a sexist.
Dude,
Child touching pedophile.
The dude touches kids inappropriately on video. He sniffs their hair, rubs them up. I'm like, that's a creeper. That's an absolute creeper. Someone did that to my kid, I'd knock the shit out of him. I mean, that's a fact. Because that's the sign of a child sex predator. You just can't do that shit because you're a vice president or a senator.
Cuomo did.
Oh yeah, Cuomo's nuts, dude. That guy.
I would react if somebody did that to my kid. I would react like Chris Cuomo. But this guy, Chris Cuomo, is just a freaking nut job,
dude.
That he called himself burrito back in 2011 or something like that.
Yeah, someone brought it up to him. It says, "I'm gonna throw you off the fucking stairs or something like that." The guy went nuts.
Right.
And I'm like,
unhinged.
And he says the fake news when they call journalists, fake news. It's like saying the N-word now. This dude is like completely mentally ill. He is damn lost.
Yeah, they all are.
They're all mentally ill. How can you compare the N-word to fake news?
Trolling the shit out of them.
Right. I mean, they are fake news. Look at the Russia probe, the Mueller report. It was fake. The dossier was fake. All this stuff was fake. They're trying to take down Donald Trump, and I'll tell you why they're trying to take Donald Trump, Aaron and Bill, tonight on the show. They're trying to take him down because he is the one person they couldn't buy off. He is the one person going after child sex traffickers. He's going after the deep state. He is trying to expose this right now. He is fighting the inside of the government and the outside of the government, the Democrats, the media, the people trying to cover up for all this stuff. They did not want him elected. They wanted Hillary Clinton to have the status quo. She was going to protect them. And Donald Trump is not going to protect them. And I pray for Donald Trump all the time for his safety.
Yeah,
because these people want him gone. If they can't get rid of him through an impeachment, a fake, dumbass impeachment, they're going to try to do something to him. I'm sorry, folks. But these people are desperate.
And you can tell they're getting desperate. If you looked at MSNBC, there was a contributor that one of the guests that said, tells people do not negotiate with Trump supporters, you destroy them.
Yeah.
What the hell does that mean?
Did you hear the conspiracy theory? This person that was doing numbers conspiracy theory on MSNBC. He said the reason why Donald Trump wanted to do the half-mast on the flags on 8/8 was a tribute to Adolf Hitler and to give a signal to white supremacists to rise up. Because 8/8
is the eighth letter, which is H. So 8/8, Heil Hitler. That's where he got that. They're out of touch. They're crazy.
In the hell has the time? And here's the thing: MSNBC and CNN are paying these former CIA National Security Advisor people to use this propaganda to rile up the left. Donald Trump is not a racist. We've seen pictures over the years, all his involvement with the black community. Black unemployment is at the lowest in recorded history. If he is a racist, why would he be fighting for that? Why? I need to know. Because he's the worst racist ever. He is trying to help minority communities. He's trying to protect the Hispanic community, the black communities. He's trying to protect the American people from diseases coming across the border, drug trafficking, sex trafficking. He's trying the best that he can. But the Democrats are trying to protect their cabal. They're trying to protect their people. The Democrats are trying to protect this. And I'm telling you, there's some Republicans probably involved in this too. If you see people fighting really against Donald Trump really hard, they're probably involved. Or someone's got to them.
Like Bill Kristol.
Yeah.
Bill Kristol, National Review, the whole Never Trump side.
Yeah.
of the Republican wing. I mean, you even got Glenn Beck that supports President Trump now. Remember during
he was
election,
a never Trump
was,
guy.
So anti.
He was a never Trump guy.
No, but now he's like, Now he's kind of on board the Trump train. So.
But you need people like Donald Trump that can't be bought off. They say, and you know what? He's annoying on Twitter sometimes. Okay, my wife hates it when he goes on Twitter. I know a lot of people I talk to is like, Donald Trump needs to shut the hell up. But here's the thing: you know where he stands, and he kicks that damn hornet's nest every day, and the hornets go after him. Well, they're busy trying to get him. They're not going after us. Have you noticed that? He's keeping them off of us for the first time since probably Reagan, because I think Reagan was a really good guy. And look at Eisenhower. Eisenhower warned us of this, the military-industrial complex. He warned us this was going to be coming. We've got we've got people within the deep state trying to do a coup, if you really point it out, against Donald Trump. They're trying this. With the Epstein thing, we need full disclosure for the Palm Beach office that had this case. We need the full list of names put out to the public of who was on these flights. We need to know. Absolutely. We need to know where they're going.
100% agree.
We need this. The American people should demand it. And we do not need to be protecting these elected officials, even some of them that are even elected officials. We're talking about actors. We're talking about financiers. We're talking about bank CEOs. We're talking about a lot of powerful people here. We need to know who they are, because this goes beyond the United States. This goes worldwide. This is a worldwide corruption ring that's going on here with Epstein and these financiers and this child sex trafficking. This is huge. The American people are blinded by reality TV. They're blinded by social media, fake news, when this is real. We know there's people on these flights. We know there's an island.
Mm-hmm.
Epstein was buying islands. There's more than one island, folks. Epstein was building a mansion on an island. So there is a lot. This is scary stuff, folks. Watch your kids. Hold on to your kids. Love your kids, because there are monsters out there. There are monsters, and they will take your kids. They will steal them, and you'll never see them again. Hold on to your kids tight. Give them a hug. Kiss them. Love them. Protect them.
I like Joe Biden.
Conceal carry. I'm telling you, folks, these scumbags out there, you remember how Target said, hey, we're going to just let anybody in the bathrooms? They got guys in these women's bathrooms videotaping them in the dressing rooms and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a damn break. They are allowing this sexual deviancy to become normal. And that's scary in this country, where the government and corporations combined are allowing these people. And I'm not saying, if you want to, identify as a woman or whatever. I'm not saying that. I'm saying about the sexual deviants that are using cover. They're being covered by this. If you want to dress like a woman, you want to become a woman, you got every right in this country. God bless you. I hope you get what you want out of your life. I really do. I want you to be happy. I'm an American. I want you to be happy. But if someone's trying to use that as a cover to go into a women's restroom and try to peek at my daughter, you better watch your ass. You better watch out. Because I ain't going to tolerate that shit. You're not going to use that against me, my family, or my friends. I don't give a shit. And this is strong. I'm being strong about this because I'm sick and tired of this pedophilia bullshit that's going on in this country. We are normalizing kids as sex objects. That's what's happening. And this Jeffrey Epstein thing needs to be blown up, put in the public, and reveal the truth about this shit. That's like Alex Jones for a second there. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, you were.
But I'm pissed.
You go, boy.
I'm absolutely fucking pissed.
I know.
I'll say it.
You don't touch. No,
I'm tired of it.
Don't touch kids.
If you touch a kid, listen,
Don't
Joe Biden is the front runner.
girls.
That son of a bitch is touching kids on video. Touching kids. I see it. I'm fucking creeped out. That ain't normal.
That's why I want him to be the nominee, because he's so.
All Trump's got to do is put videos out there on TV.
Oh my God.
Of him touching kids. Do you want this guy to touch your kids? I'm like, what the hell?
He's racist.
Oh,
I mean, we have some quotes.
Well,
you want me to go over some quotes?
Let's talk about
with
Creepy
you?
Joe. Let's go on Creepy Joe. I mean, we've been talking some deep stuff tonight on the show. But somebody's got to talk about it because this is not mainstream media stuff. They're not going to talk about this stuff. You're going to get this on the Brown Report where we're thinking hard about these things. We're trying to get information out there. So let's talk about the top Joe Biden gaffes that we pulled online. Go ahead with number one, Bill.
So these three are dealing, or these two at least, are dealing with Barack Obama. So back when in Springfield, when he was being announced as his running mate on August 23rd, 2008, Joe Biden, quote, Barack Obama is a man I'm proud to call my friend, a man who will be the next president of the United States, Barack America. What? What
the hell?
But then this is where it starts getting racist. These next two, he goes. I mean, you got a first mainstream African American who's articulate and bright and clean and a nice looking guy. I mean, that's a storybook, man. So what is he saying? That if you're African American, you're dirty, you're stupid, you can't talk.
I mean, he was friends with like
evil?
racist. I mean, he was friends with was it Robert Byrd, Mr. KKK?
Robert KKK Byrd.
Yeah.
I like this one. I remember him saying this. You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donut unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm not joking. That's what he said.
So then in Delaware, at a private function, it's like in a private remark to an Indian American man caught on C-SPAN, June 2006. Crazy. All right, let's go. I'll go for number three. Look at what Republicans value, and look at their budget, and look at what they're re-proposing. Mitt Romney said in his first 100 days he's going to let the big banks write their own rules. Unchain Wall Street. They're going to put y'all back in change. Speaking to a largely African-American audience in Danville, Virginia, August 14th, 2012. What the hell, man? I remember that vividly. I mean, how here's the thing. He's stirring up race rhetoric. I mean, instead of, him and Barack Obama bringing the country together, all they did was just divide it even more. That's all they did. Here's number four. Folks, I can tell you I've known 8 presidents, 3 of them intimately. August 22nd,
yeah, I'm sure
2012. You did. Jesus. Oh, my God. All right, so go for number 5, the most recent one, Bill.
So this was like last week on Thursday night, speaking in Iowa. He was talking about, it became racial. He said, poor kids are just as talented as white kids.
What the hell, dude?
Is he basically implying all poor kids are minorities?
Oh, my God.
And all white kids are smart? Is that what he's talented?
Apparently, that's what he's trying to do.
Well, there's some pretty stupid-ass white people.
But he's speaking in Iowa, which just demographically, it's majority white.
It's white, yeah.
But why do these Democrats, because here's why, Bill, I'll just say it. They have nothing to run on. They want to give free health care to illegal aliens while at the same time saying under Obamacare, if you don't buy insurance, we're going to fine you and throw you in jail for not paying your taxes. That's what they're saying. They're going to give things to people that haven't earned it or deserved it over American citizens. Well, we got homeless people all over this country, homeless veterans. We have people with mental illness issues all over the streets in this country. Drug addiction. 60,000 homeless people in LA right now in a Democratically ran city. And the Democrats continue to say the Republicans don't give a shit about you. Well, if I look at what the Democrats are doing, I can say that about them for a fact. They don't give a shit. Look at San Francisco. There's shit all over the streets there. They're having to clean it up. I mean, the plague might be coming back in California because of the rat problem with the homeless people. The plague, man. We're talking about the Black Plague that wiped out a third of Europe. It's coming back.
Good stuff.
Because the Democrats can't control themselves. They want open borders. Measles is coming back with a vengeance. Measles, man. Measles. I mean, come on, man. TB. All these things that we have pretty much obliterated. We're allowing it to come back in. And I'm telling you the reason why they're doing this. They want our country to go in complete fucking chaos. That's what they want. They want a government-controlled security state. They're going to say, the government caused the problem. They're not going to admit it, but they're going to say, we're going to be the solution. So we've got to take some of your freedoms away. Remember 9/11? Now, I'm not saying 9/11 was an inside job, but look at our freedoms they're taking away. Look at airports now. They're damn security states. I mean, you got people saying that we need to put armed officers, armed security all over the place now. At malls, schools, everywhere. Everywhere. For our security. Why? Why do we need all this? We got concealed carry. Why didn't we have a concealed carry person in El Paso to take out this shooter? That's the crazy part. We have open carry in Texas. Why did some good person not shoot this guy? I mean, it's amazing.
I think we talked about that last week.
Yeah, we did.
Because down in El Paso, it's right on the border, and most of the people that come in, basically what the mayor was saying in a press conference, that people, or interview I saw last week, people come back and forth between the border to shop and things. So you're going to get a lot of the population down there that do not have weapons, because they're not U.S. citizens. They're just coming over shopping, moving on. That's why that guy drove 600 miles down there to commit the atrocities.
Yeah, it's absolutely damn amazing that we are in this situation. All right, so we got to get this thing wrapped up, folks. So let's talk about this ungrateful son pushes his parents' BMW into a river because he wanted a Jaguar. I'm like, my God.
Jaguar.
Yeah. So move over. Veruca Salt, there's a new overindulged child that's ready to give you a run for your money. A man celebrating his birthday pushed his brand new car into a river because he was upset over his parents got him a BMW instead of a Jaguar. The Daily Mail reports
poor baby.
I know, the Indian man known as Akash. He's probably trying to say, send me nudes. I'm just joking. That's what they do. I mean, you get these creepy guys on Facebook, like, DMing your girl, saying, "Send me the nudes." No,
right?
They're receiving a BMW M3 because his mother and father knew he really wanted a Jaguar. Dude got an M3 BMW, an M3. It's not like a based out 328i. Dude got an M3. I mean, what an ungrateful bastard. The BMW costs around 3.5 million rupees, which is about $49,000 in India. Dude's like millions of rupees. Wow. It's like pennies. While the Jaguars are considerably higher priced. The Daily Mail reports.
Is that what was that from Link and Zelda? Did they have rupees? Those little things you had to collect?
I don't know. I didn't play Zelda.
Did you ever play that?
No, Zelda was kind of weird.
Come on.
That sounds right, Bill.
Come on. It was like
thank you, Aaron.
Aaron, whatever, dude. Play Pong, okay? Stop it. Okay, so the Daily Mail reports the Indian man known as Akash was angry over receiving a BMW M3 because his mother and father knew he really wanted a Jaguar. The BMW cost about 49,000 rupees, or $49,000, while the Jaguars are a lot more expensive, folks. Oh, poor Jaguars. Oh, my God. All right, so, Aaron.
That's crazy.
Give us update of the polls, man. What we got?
Let me get back to the polls here, guys. Let's see here. I'd be surprised if even one person voted for not sleeping with their one eye open, honestly. The Clintons are just scary people, guys. They really are.
I mean, the facts are the facts.
You know what they need to do? They need to have like a this would be a great sales pitch. They need to have like one of these theme parks where they do the Halloween thing where everything is Clinton related.
Oh no.
That would be amazing.
Oh no. You need plane crashes, suicides that aren't really suicides.
Current president, yeah.
And there's an Oval Office with a cigar and a Monica lookalike. Woo! That's
oh god.
Oh god. Here we go. All right. So tell us about the polls. What we got, man?
All right. So first poll is who do you blame for Jeffrey Epstein's death? Clinton or the guards, and it was overwhelmingly Clinton. About 85% were saying Clinton. So public opinion, that's all that really matters at this point. So
15% were like trying to not get killed by the Clintons. That was what happened. Yeah,
That's right.
They didn't want their name on.
Exactly why.
They're gonna change their location and their official name on Facebook here, aren't they?
Behind their IP addresses. Oh my God.
So, and then on the second question, if you were a former Clinton associate, would you always be looking over your shoulder? I don't know how we got to this number, but 175% said yes.
What?
I don't know how we got above 100%. But
no, you're kidding me, dude. Did it really say that?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Basically, 98% basically said that it was they would be looking over their shoulder.
2% are very confident because they voted in that 15% on the other poll.
Yeah.
They're trying to guarantee their safety. We know nothing.
However, the 5% is there. Yeah.
It's Colonel Clink. I know nothing. That's what it is. Oh, my God. Thanks, Aaron, for updating the polls, man. We appreciate your hard work on the show and your input, man. You are a valuable asset to the team. Please hide from the Clintons tonight. Do not give them your phone number and throw away the burner when you're done tonight. Protect yourself. Protect your family.
Already done. All
right, cool, man. All right, thanks, Aaron. All right, let's get the feel-good story of the day, folks. Feel-good story of the day is brought to you by Bruce Sadler, your best friend in the car business down in Stingray Chevrolet in Bartow, Florida. Contact Bruce down there. Give him a call at Stingray Chevrolet, Bartow, Florida. Incredible deals on new Chevys and used vehicles. Tell him that you heard him about him on the Brow Report and get a great deal on a new Chevrolet today. 11-year-old started the El Paso Challenge to help his community heal. Sixth grader Ruben Martinez wants to hold up posters, pass out flyers, and promote a challenge on Facebook he thinks will help his Texas community begin to heal after the devastating shooting that claimed the lives of 22 people and injured 24 more. He calls it the hashtag El Paso Challenge. Here's how it works. The 11-year-old is challenging each person in El Paso to do 22 good deeds for others. One for each of the victims shot and killed when a white supremacist began firing Saturday inside a Walmart. Now, I wish, Bill, that we would just do this for maybe the 22 veterans that commit suicide here in the United States daily. Maybe we should do that. Maybe.
I think we should.
I mean, you know what?
Dude, we should do a Brown Report challenge.
Yeah. Maybe we should just
that would make sense.
Yeah, just be kind to people. The Brown Report, we're challenging everybody to be kind to each other, be understanding of each other, and help each other. Oh my God, what a novel concept. The United States, being kind and helping each other. You know? That's what we should be doing.
Makes sense.
And we should be thinking about the victims here. We should, and here's the thing. We hear about the names of the shooters in these things like Dayton, the Garlic Festival in California, and El Paso. But we're not celebrating the lives of the people that were lost. We're not talking about them. We talk about the criminals, the people that do these things, these heinous acts. Whether it would be with a gun, a crowbar, or something else, or a knife. We're talking about
victims don't make good news.
Exactly. That's the problem. Just like the sex trafficking we talked about with Epstein. There's victims.
Right.
But we're talking about Epstein. We should be talking about the people that have been affected. You know, with the that whole Dr. Nasser thing with the USA Gymnastics, all those girls that were sexually abused.
Right.
Did you notice how that went away? It just died off.
Oh, yeah.
We don't talk about... See, how can we learn from things if we don't have conversations? Even though they're very awkward conversations, we should be having these conversations with people, saying that we're not going to tolerate this shit anymore. You can't grope kids. You can't sexually abuse people. You need to stop. And if this stuff happens, we can't be giving 30-day sentences to rapists in this country.
Right.
We can't do this stuff. I mean, it's mind-boggling. We live in a country with laws, but the laws are only applied to people in different situations. It should be applied across the board. We have too many of these liberal left-leaning judges now They're saying, hey, we're just going to let this kid off for rape for, time served. The hell? How can we do this stuff? I mean, we got to throw the book at these people. It's like, bring back Sparky. Bring back old Sparky. Let's see how this works out. I mean, you're sexually abusing kids you are destroying their lives, if you think about it. Because a lot of these people that are sexually abused don't get help. They don't get the mental health counseling that they need. And now they're screwed up for the rest of their lives. And here's the thing. They might do it themselves. Because it's been they've done studies, and it's pretty much proven that these people, if this happens to people, if they don't get the proper treatment when they're younger, they might do the same thing. So we got to, we got to break the trend. So this kid in El Paso, Ruben Martinez, the 6th grader, 11-year-old kid, he's trying to make a difference. Can you imagine 11-year-old kids doing more to help the people than like the news media? People that actually have clout, that actually are on TV every day, they're not talking about this kid. They're not talking about the important things. They're talking about Mueller investigation. We got to get Orange Man. But we're not talking about helping each other, stopping the child sex trafficking, stopping all this madness. That's where I don't get where this country's going. But we're going to continue to talk about this in the Brow Report because it's important. And if you feel it's important, you should share this show with your friends. Because we talked about some scary stuff tonight. Because it's just not a coincidence when all these associates of Bill and Hillary Clinton just end up dead. Random plane crashes, suicides, all these different things. Come on now. It don't add up. But that's what we talk about on this show every week. We talk about the hard-hitting stuff. We have some laughs. We have a good time. But we also talk about stuff that you're not going to hear on the mainstream media. So check out the show, iHeartRadio, iTunes, Blog Talk Radio. We're going to upload the show, the video side, to YouTube in a little bit, so that'll be available for y'all folks out there. So like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Brow Report. Like us on Instagram also, @Brow Report. Over 5,000 Instagram followers and close to 54,000 on Facebook. We love you guys. We're trying to give you the information that you need, the news and views that you can use every week. Bill, it's been a pleasure, man. I hope you have a great week, my friend.
Dude, it was awesome. Thank you very much. You guys have a good one.
You too. Bill, Aaron, thank you so much for joining us. And thank you, folks, for listening to the Brow Report. We appreciate your support. Have a great night. God bless.